there we go. Yeah, yes. Please, thank you.
Happy Halloween, fellas.
Happy Halloweeny. Not, oh shoot. Not too into the Halloween spirit today we are. Except that later we'll be watching Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Lucas and I are gonna play Phasmophobia, that one game where you play as the ghost hunter.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who else is gonna join us for that because none of us have bought the game yet.
Solid. Alright, I need to figure out a few things here. Like, what would he wear?
Modern AU?
Yeah.
I don't know, what would he be in a modern AU? Like, I doubt, like, he's not gonna, I doubt rather, he's gonna just be like a hermit in the woods.
I mean, he can still do archery if you'll do that today.
I know, but I mean, like, people doing archery, that doesn't make up their whole personality. Like, they wear things outside of their archery uniforms and stuff.
Not he! I'm not sure. What would he be? Like a wildlife researcher or some shit?
Laris?
I was gonna say that's more on brand for Laris.
They're twinning.
They're twinning.
I don't know, what would he want to do? Like, would he have a stable job? Would he, like, I don't know, what kind of job would he work? Like, would it be one of a research position? I don't think so, but it could be.
He runs a YouTube channel where he does exactly the same thing he does in D&D.
I mean, he could be like an archery teacher, and then, like, you know, in his own free time, really enjoy like going out hiking, foraging, things like that. One of my art teachers was really into shrooming. Is that even the proper term? I don't know. But
I don't know either.
He was really into going out hiking and getting mushrooms. Like foraging mushrooms.
So
not necessarily for drug use, but like just like, yeah, regular mushrooms you can eat. Park ranger, that works.
Oh, that's excellent actually.
Forgot those bitches existed. Yogi Bear moment. Like the dude that I used to always draw Laris with, the ranger. The reason he was named ranger is because like he came to Anna in a dream as a park ranger, and that's how it stuck.
Coming full circle.
Yeah.
Like I said, Laris has a type.
No!
It's park rangers. Park rangers are dorks. Ah, goodness. I guess I'll draw him at some point in a park ranger uniform. What does that look like? God.
It's like
nerds.
it's like a
No,
khaki like button up with like some khaki shorts or some shit, and a little badge and a little hat, and maybe a scarf around the neck. There you go.
That's so dorky. I'll try
And then like hiking boots.
Alright, when I don't know what to do, I get like hung up on stupid details, but I'm just gonna make a messy sketch so I can actually get somewhere. I need to look up a modern bow and arrow because the things people are using today are different.
I mean, there's like those like metal, more mechanical ones, but like people also still use like just like standard, like just clean wooden ones.
Clean. Oop, there we go. Thinking about so this is one show Spirit and I used to watch called Rosemary in Time.
Rosemary, when you said thinking about, I immediately thought of Rosemary in Time. I had no idea where you were going with it. I just thought about it.
Thinking about Rosemary in Time. So these two little old ladies who were both. Oh well, one of them was like a proper horticulturalist, and the other was just an old lady
like, yeah,
who used to be an ex-cop.
Yeah, but she was like really into gardening. But the like, so one was like, you know, a scholar, while the other one was just like a hobby gardener. But they found each other and they created their own like, you know, gardening business essentially. But these two old ladies are super curious and nosy that somehow every single one of their gardening gigs has a murder in it, and they want to be the ones to solve the crime.
It's so strange because they do like borderline illegal shit, like
you said borderline. They straight up do illegal shit. They take evidence. They break and enter. Like
No, that one time they broke in and entered into someone's home, and two, like the crime scene. I was losing it. I was like, this isn't like you happened upon it. You're breaking and entering.
That's what I'm saying, and you see the one time as though they don't do it like every episode.
I mean, yeah, but like usually it's not like the murder scene. Usually it's just someone's home, which is maybe worse. I don't know. That shit was very strange, but somehow we were so captivated. I mean, at least I was.
I was as well. I wasn't sure like initially like the first episode or two whether you would like it, but I'm glad you did.
I was mostly curious because it's always like, so like whenever like something starts out like, you know, like the like detective or like murder mystery shows, like always one of them is like, you know, the inn to we're talking about this murder mystery show about horticulturalists solving crimes.
Yeah, it was a British like murder crime drama, whatever. But it wasn't like that dramatic when I say drama, but it was called Rosemary in Time, and it was just about two, you know, basically gardeners that solved crimes.
And it was strange, but fun. Also, Loris and Archeon were Rosemary in Time AU.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that as well.
One of them's street smarts, one of them's book smarts.
One of them's an ex-cop.
To be fair, she was a detective.
You don't just become a detective overnight. You start off as a cop.
That's true. But hey, she's ex-cop for a reason. Mostly because of her husband, I think? I never understood why she got kicked off the police force.
No, she said she was already a cop and her husband was also a cop, but like when they got married or whatever, she gave up her cop stuff.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, but that's what I mean by like it was because of her husband that she stopped being a detective or something?
Yeah, she probably was like time to be a housewife.
Yeah. I don't think we ever saw her ex-husband like physically.
No, we never did.
They're like, fuck.
They didn't want to cast another character. There's no need.
Yeah. They're like, we're already casting a bunch of people every single episode.
Already casting these British people in Spain.
Oh, you know, now that you mention it, it was very weird how they found British people everywhere.
The thing though is like, so the one in France made a little bit less sense because like they were the regular people were speaking with French accents, but like the one psychiatrist or whatever they found also had a British accent. but like the one that they were in Spain made more sense because the thing is they were in a holiday, like they were going there for a holiday trip, so all the people around them were British as well.
Yeah. Wasn't there one where they were in Italy or something? I don't think they just went.
Yeah, there was one in Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly.
Or was I thinking about the Italy one? I think I was, because the Spain one was the one with the horse, right?
Yes.
One of them was the one with the woman who her accent was really funny, and I couldn't tell where she was actually from.
That was from Spain.
Maybe there was two they went to Spain then.
Maybe. Hello. Alright, time to play dress up games.
Dress up games.
Dress up
That's
games.
how I always go about doing outfits. I just create a pose and then slap some clothes on. But all the clothes are in different layers so I can mix and match.
I sometimes do that. I only do that when I don't know what I'm gonna dress them in.
I do that only so that way if I ever want to give them other clothing, it's fine. Like with my D&D references, I'm never gonna like swap out the clothing the same way, but I still have them on different layers. Only because, like, for example, with Lars's ref, I had like, unlike Maya and Apollo, where they had like their naked base, and then like every single piece of clothing had like its own layer. With Laris, I was just like, no, like his most base layer, so like his shirt and pants and boots are gonna be on the same layer, because I'm like, honestly, I'm too lazy. And then I just added like every other thing, like his vest on its own layer, his cape on its own layer, and it was easy.
Let me see. I have no idea.
No idea.
No idea what this boy would wear. Maybe I'll give him, like, first of all, like a backpack or something. I feel like he'd carry one around.
Aww.
Always. I just don't. I'll give him a shoulder. Straight up
Just-
leaves.
Oh, he wears Adam and Eve moment.
Gosh, I don't want him to be obnoxious and wear camo.
Disgusting.
I said I don't want it.
Still.
I think he'd have one of these bags, you know?
I'm a fanny pack.
Oh my gosh, sure.
Hi, Noelle.
Hello. Cryptid of the Forest. Honestly, I was thinking very much like if he were a park ranger, he'd be like I'm not saying he would get the kids lost in the forest, because he would never be lost in a forest. But
he would get them really deep in like in restricted zones and stuff.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to ever go that deep into the forest.
It's like, we'll be fine. I know we're back. I do think all the kids love him. Because he probably lets them do shit that they're not supposed to, and he probably joins them.
You really thought he was gonna wear a fanny pack the stylish way? No, put it on his waist.
Okay. I'm still giving him his bag though. I'm so tempted to give him a hoodie, but like I don't want his outfit to be that boring.
Also, that's the default modern AU look. The hoodie.
Yeah, the hoodie.
Fan Zag moment.
Than had a lovely coat, thank you. He's classy.
I also, like, I saw some other AU Than Zag stuff, and they also drew, not Zag, Than with, like, a turtleneck and stuff. Like, he was a freaking librarian looking
He's
dude.
a nerd! He's got
yeah.
beef, but he's a nerd!
Also, for the fellas in the live stream, both of us have gotten obsessed with Hades since the last stream. So it was me initially because I bought Hades on my birthday, and I haven't stopped playing it since. And I've accumulated 100 hours. Like just today, I played a little bit before the stream. I reached 100 hours, and then Zach started playing. Like how many days ago? 5 days ago or something.
Yeah, I think 30...
40 something. You have 39.2, so about 40 hours.
So about 40, yeah.
Hades is our thing. We're obsessed.
It's so good. I have a friend who's watching a playthrough of it, and they were saying how they keep seeing like Zag drawn with this dude, but he hasn't shown up yet, and I'm like, that person has horrible luck then, cause I saw Than pretty early on.
Same. I saw Than my second day of playing, and on my first day of playing, I only did like 3 runs.
I think I saw. I don't know if I saw him on my first or second day of playing, but I remember seeing him.
You saw him on your second
soon.
day. I remember because you commented how you saw him.
Listen.
And you like I told you the requirements for seeing him, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna die until I satisfy those requirements.
What was I gonna do? Not.
Evan also saw him yesterday for the first time. So did Lucas. But, what is it? When I first saw him, it was completely by surprise. When Evan saw him, after the first encounter, he was like, Zuri, now I understand why you're still there. And he was like, they have chemistry, I understand.
They have so much chemistry right off the bat. I hate it. I hate them.
So good.
I'm seeing a lot of people who be doing ranger and who do archery, with a protective thing. So I think I'm gonna give him that as well. Actually, I do be seeing this a lot as well. Alright, bag for a moment. That is so ugly.
What is?
I'm looking at some references for archery gear, and there's just this horrible image. I wanted to give him like a jacket or something to have like a bunch of patches on. But I don't know how to do that now. I'll just put a bunch of patches on. I don't know.
can put some on his bag. But also, he has other looks. Like, they don't all have to be like everything you want him to have doesn't have to be in the one look.
This is true. He's but a boy, Your Honor. Maybe I will draw him more casually off to the side with Loris.
Oh! I was just thinking about how modern AU is like literally nothing for Laris because for like, you know, 2-3 years, that's all I drew him as. I forgot about him in his actual setting.
What was he in his modern, like, setting, I guess?
He was just a college student because it was for like a AU roleplay that I did with my friend. He was a nerd then as well, and he did ice hockey.
We've come full circle.
I mean, he's always been a nerd since day one. Since I created him when I was 13 years old.
No, but I mean, full circle as in, like, he used to be medieval, then he wasn't, now he is, now back to modern.
Oh, yeah, that's what you mean. I see, yeah. But yeah, I also just made him older because I don't know why, but I just liked keeping people on the younger a spectrum of adult, and he's not even that old. Like, I made him like what, 25, 26? Like, that's not even that old, but it's just older than he used to be, which was like freaking 22.
I want to give him like a I think a bomber jacket. Perhaps that is not what I'm thinking of. Who knows? Not me.
Do you mean like an aviator jacket?
Maybe? Hey. No. Also, I thought if he's a park ranger, maybe he works with like rehabilitating specifically birds.
Aw, it's cute!
Because he's an owl boy.
Zach, how's it going while the world's crumbling?
You know, same old, same old. Alright, Boris. think I've ever drawn this boy before, so forgive me. In real life, or real life modern AU, Lars is a scaly.
No! Lizards aren't even his favorite thing.
He himself is a dragon.
And not in a modern AU, he's a human.
That's why he can be a furry. I'm sorry, a scaly. I don't know what the dragon ones are called.
But yeah, his favorite animals are just like anything of the Arctic variety. Damn, all I see is that you gave Lars a frown. It's true though.
Yeah, I was starting, but I gave up. That's what I do, baby.
That's his whole character. Unhappy.
And they're just half of my OCs.
You mean all of them but Archeon?
It's true. Guilty as charged. Can you blame me? Archeon would have definitely been a scout. He would have definitely gotten all the badges. Scouts can either be super nerdy, which I feel like most of the time they are, or super Chad. Because you're going out into the woods and doing shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, if Lars is a scout, he would be the nerdy one.
What would Loris wear?
So
I'm gonna scroll back a bunch on your Instagram as well.
well, I drew him a lot in like sweater vests or just sweaters. He wears sweaters a lot. He like wears very modest clothing in terms of like, you know, he just covers up skin and stuff. Yeah. Collared shirts. But not like the ones with funky, like not the gay ones with funky patterns, but like
Not the homosexual ones. The
yeah,
ones that
but like
insinuate
plain
he's
ones.
a nerd.
The ones that he's like, you can pass as heterosexual, but then the moment you speak, it's over.
Stop. It's weird because before a certain, like, I'd say like up until a few years ago, I say a few years ago, so it's been that long, but there was a period in my life where I did not dress like a homosexual, and yet there were always people who clocked that I was not, and it's like, I haven't even opened my mouth, I haven't said anything. I'd be dressed in like let's say like a school uniform or something. It's like, yeah, that's a homo, and it's like, how do
It's
you
just
know?
how you act.
What does
Like
that mean?
when I talk to someone and they do the key smash and they do the bunch of commas, I'm like, ah, you're gay too. I see.
No, but I mean in like real life. Like, cause I'm not very out where I live, except to like a select few people. But like when I do say, or like when it is mentioned in passing, they're like, yeah, that fits. I'm like, but how? How could
Yeah,
you
I just said you
possibly
have gay
know?
aura. That's how.
I suppose so. I mean, now it's obvious because now I dress like a gay, I feel.
Yeah, now you're like a lighthouse for the gays.
Yeah. Now I'm just like, notice me, other homosexuals. I am here. But before, I don't know. I feel like I was trying to be stealth, but apparently not.
I opened my Laris ref on my like tablet, and he is so much redder than I anticipated. He looks a lot less red on my other monitor.
On my tablet monitor, that drawing that I had of Archeon is fine. It's normal, but on like not even on my main monitor, on my side monitor, so red.
Yeah, I'm just to a degree, I take what I see on my tablet as reality instead because it's more close to what I see on my phone, but sometimes even then it's a little bit more extra than what I see on my phone.
By the way, how tall is Loris?
He's the same height as Archeon,
Oh,
6'2".
Okay, so I've done it good. I haven't made one of them too tall or anything.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where drawing the same height is accurate.
Except they're both, like, super tall.
Y'all sure AJ, now you're one to speak. I'm literally taller than you.
Yeah, AJ. I can't say anything because, well, I'm not taller than anyone.
Yeah. John Laris.
Laris.
The race, I don't know.
They knocked down a bunch of houses, near me.
Oh,
They're building.
they're about to build some more.
And it's like, there's so many buildings here. None of them are occupied. Why are you making more?
I just saw you draw the question marks, but it's just out of context because it's I say 10 seconds, like 6 seconds later.
Well, those who can hear will know.
Yeah, they'll see it at the right time. Is he holding his books and files like a nerd?
Yes!
Oh my god!
You're telling me that's not how it would be? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was thinking about it!
Your silence says more than you could ever.
I was thinking about how he'd realistically hold them. I don't think he would hold them like up to his chest, but he would hold them in a close, like, you know, it's a similar way. Why are you shushing me?
He's a nerd.
JFK Center, no! No, that's not the stripe of the JFK Center, that's a book! No!
No,
You thought Lars had even 1% of JFK's energy. They couldn't be on two like more opposite ends of a spectrum.
We need to finish watching that.
Mm-hmm. Some people hold things with just the one arm, you know?
I'm having so much difficulty drawing him for some reason.
I know, I see.
I mean, yeah, I know you see. Archeon in no time. This man? Taking me a minute.
You're so fixated on his shy boy pose.
I'm gonna redo it.
The virgin pose? What is that?
Yo, what is that? I'm too afraid to look it up. I feel like I'll get.
Do you mean like do you mean like Chad versus Virgin or whatever it is?
You mean
the side view thing? Yeah, where his legs are like freaking 2 miles apart as he's walking.
Worse, I'm not even drawing your face. Why are you giving me such difficulty? Why can't you be like my son?
I'm sorry, but also you draw your boy so often, like it's not hard.
That's true. I already have him down. I know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't have to think.
It's gonna be a few more attempts and then I'm giving up and going on something else.
Okay.
Listen, when you get frustrated, just move on to something else. Wow, AJ. You've wounded me with your words. Speaking of me thinking, I've been thinking about Horse Campaign.
I've been thinking about it as well, but you know, Hades has taken the load off for me.
I mean, very much a mood. But we stopped right before
the trials.
The trials.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And it's making me like I just want to get through them.
Because before I would just think about Priyanka and Carter, but now I'm just thinking about Thanatos and Zag. I just need a part of my heart to be occupied by a ship at a time.
Alright, Loris, you will remain armless for now.
No!
For now! Does not mean forever. Why do you two occupy so much of this canvas? You need to chill out. Oh. Welcome, Tazzy. Wait, I'm gonna draw something that's slightly ambitious.
Hmm?
Well, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, I see perspective.
Look away.
Why? You wanted to surprise me? Not only a viewer of your stream, but a guest on your stream?
I'm only meant look away because it's gonna be so bad for a while.
Well, I turn off my other monitor, so I have no choice but to look.
Wow. Why am I hurting myself when I have these? Oh. I quite like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've been liking the like what is it, a wait list, like pressureless look lately.
Yeah, this isn't that exactly, but it is less variance than what I usually use.
I'm still trying to figure out what the heck it is you're drawing.
I would also like to know.
Hmm.
It will be very obvious within a second.
Oh, I was thinking a window as well. Like, it can't be anything else, but I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a door because it's too short to be a doorway.
Oh no, it is a window.
Okay, nice.
Where's my there it is.
AJ's confidence a window kiss.
Not quite. My idea basically was just Archeon climbing through a window and Loris being like, "That's not right. That's not allowed. That's
Is this allowed?
is, that's not protocol." Hello, gotcha, Rose.
Twilight moment. I like to watch you sleep.
No.
His stupid cute smiley face.
He's a stupid fool.
We're drawing their character Archeon, but in a modern AU. Featuring my character Lars, also in a modern AU.
the characters which are gonna use for
A future D&D campaign.
yes. Thank you, Natalie Sharp. They're not like kind of more. I was thinking more like a something like that, but more rascal.
Rom-com style.
They're not.
This is such a small window. He barely fits through.
He's a big boy.
That's true.
No, I will. I am gonna make him smaller though. That he was quite big. I was gonna say they're not technically together in any sense because we haven't played yet, but we do.
We're open to the possibility of that happening.
Yeah, because a lot of times we will like make characters together that are like specifically like for the purpose of like being together. Like there's this one space campaign where it's basically robot fuckers and alien fuckers,
Zach's gonna play an alien chick, and I'm gonna play the ship's AI, which will have like basically a droid vessel that her AI can be sent into, and like yes, robot fuckers.
I can't wait for that. But we didn't like Loris and Archeon both existed as characters before this campaign, so they weren't like made specifically for it.
Yeah, I made Loris back in 2010, so he's literally like 12 years old. Can I count? Is that how long it's been? 2022. He's 10 years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I couldn't count.
And Archeon's been with me for, I think, 3 or 4 years. So they definitely weren't made to be a pair, but they work together well.
You said, AJ, you said smart divorced wizard. I'm sad. Why'd you have to make his divorcee role relevant?
It's part of his character.
He's more than just a divorced soul.
I'm sorry, depressed divorced soul.
There you go. Now we're complete.
Catch me crawling through your windows. Wait, I don't know if I want him to be like directly looking at him or like turning his like head like what the fuck? Like he was in the middle of like doing something like I don't know, reorganizing his books by alphabetical order or some shit.
I want to say yes, but I want to find a more obnoxious organizing scheme. Alphabetical is too basic.
By date and then by alphabetical order of the authors.
I'm sure there's a system out there that's super obnoxious.
Probably.
Oh, I can't wait to play Lars. I'm literally gonna be Elsa. Elsa and Katara together.
What would Katara do?
Create a 5x5 block of ice and drop it on an enemy.
They're on separate layers. Separate layers, same layer.
It's a Doofenshmirtz Prey the Platypus moment.
Every time you mention him,
You think about your voice?
I want to go and do it, but then I get frazzled.
I really want one day for you to do it in front of your viewers.
Oh
I just want them
no.
to experience what I experienced.
But that might not even be true.
Even if it's bad, it's still good.
That's not true.
Hi, Adam.
Hello. Also, hello, half and half. Nerd, stupid fucking sweater vests.
Wow.
Never said it was a bad thing.
Even back in 2010, I always just drew him in sweaters. I stayed on brand.
Hello, Nat. Thank you.
I love that you made Lars look angry, like he's just a freaking, like, disillusioned, like, freaking jaded soul.
He is!
Kind of, but he's not angry about it, he's just sad.
I mean, if someone said, hey, I'm coming over, and then they came through the window, I think I'd be pretty, maybe not angry, but a little frazzled.
He doesn't have the capability to be angry. He's too tired.
Okay, then he'll just look more confused and concerned. Because he's just a boy. He's just a boy, Your Honor.
See, the front door was closed while the window was open, so Archeon saw the opportunity.
He didn't even was like, oh well, the door isn't like fully open for me to just walk through, so.
Yeah, he was like, I tried to open the door, but it was locked, so I went through the window.
It's like, yeah, no shit. You could have rung the doorbell like a normal person. Knocked a little, gave me a call. You have my number. But why go through all that trouble? Your window is just open, so. Like, Archeon's a park ranger, but he's broken a few laws.
He's the fun park ranger, not like the one from Yogi Bear.
Loris is the one from Yogi Bear.
Yeah. Stickler. rule abiding.
Live a little.
You should, you should show me how to sometimes live a little.
Stop, I'm killing myself.
Ambrosia. Zacharias.
Stop.
I keep thinking about the dialogue when he goes into your room to when you confirm whether you want to romance him or be your friend. Oh, I think about it all the time.
Oh, God. Tears in my eyes. I forgot what substitute swear words Lars uses.
I haven't come up with the list, but he'll say like I don't think he would say like what is it? Okay, there instead of damn, I think he would say like darn. Drat. I don't know. I don't think he would say dang. That was the one because it's too colloquial.
I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, like
Trying to think of like a really nerdy way to say like what the hell or what the fuck.
just what the. Oh my stars and garters. No. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It's gonna be hard for me because I immediately jump to profanity.
I feel like Archeon is like, doesn't swear but can if wishes.
Mm-hmm. Lars is incapable of swearing.
I think it's probably really jarring when Archeon swears, but only because he's such a baby. But he's also quite the rascal.
It's like I hate that you literally even mentioned Than because now I can't get it out of my head.
It's that brain rot, baby.
No, you've activated the worm. You woke it up.
You woke it up. No. I'm sorry. I have him on the mind constantly. The minute this live is over, it's fantastic.
Hades time, same here, yeah. I stopped right before Elysium for the stream.
You tell me, buddy.
Every time I do perspective, I 100% wing it and I just hope it looks good. Like, yeah, that looks like it's going into the distance.
That looks about right.
Also, I know this is still Hades related, but when you have Mort equipped on you and you run into Than, the first 2 times he'll comment about how you have Mort.
I just think it's, what is that, like his childhood like stuffed toy or something? It's
yeah, it is. It is.
Like when I saw it the first time, I almost cried.
Nyx will explain what they are, but like, yeah, they're basically like little toys, but within the toys are like the bond itself between the person who gave it to you and the person who holds it.
Oh, wow. That.
Yeah, the first thing I did when I got Mort was so every time you want to upgrade it, like you know how you can only use it like at once per escape attempt, I immediately upgraded it to the max. So that's one. Hold up, one. That's three. It's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 ambrosia. I don't know how much that is, like 10. I don't know, but I immediately sunk it in.
I don't know how much ambrosia I have left.
I had so much because of all the quests I've been doing. I had so much. Hello, grunge, anime, creepypasta.
Also, hello everyone else. I was trying to figure out what language that was. But either way, do not speak it.
The hell? Someone's doorbell rang. And I heard it, and it's not from our house. I heard someone else's doorbell.
Interesting.
Look at the way he tucks in that sweater and tell me he's a hetero. Tell me right now.
I can't. You're asking me to lie. Thank you, Grunge.
Zach doesn't care that much for like alignments, but yeah, I assume Archeon's like a chaotic good.
Yeah. I'd say he's probably either like chaotic good or chaotic neutral. I'd only say probably like more leaning towards good though, just cause for the most part he's like he has good intentions. And
I think. Oh, sorry.
He likes to cause trouble for fun, which could be seen as like chaotic neutral. But I don't think he'd ever want to like cause trouble by himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say Laris, like, I never play lawful characters, but he's a lawful person. I think he'd be lawful neutral though, because I don't think he'd like, go out of his way to help people. Like, if it's like, oh, I could help someone, if like it's not super inconvenient, then I will.
Yeah, another reason why I think that Archeon would be on the good alignment is he does like to like go out and help people. Even though like he might not see a lot of people, or perhaps some people might be adverse to like his demeanor, which isn't weird or anything. It's not like mean, it's just, you know, someone just being awfully cheerful at you can sometimes be a little weird. Also, he's not the best at conversation.
That makes the two of them.
But archeon doesn't mind. He never finds it awkward.
That makes them one of them. They're using Psy 2 right now, but they do use Clip Studio as well.
I used to use Fire Alpaca for animation stuff, but no more. Thank you, Moon.
Very sweet.
Speaking of Psy 2 though, I need to check if there's an update.
I'm gonna have it mess up all your things again.
Have it mess up all my shit again. I kind of want to leave them with the dot eyes because I think it's cute.
Do it. These are just doodles after all.
This is true. Oh, that's alright. Pretty close. Hope you're doing okay. I heard there's a earthquake near there. I don't know where in Turkey. I just know in Turkey. But if it was somewhere in Turkey, then probably the rest of it probably felt like tremors and shit like that. Because I remember there was that big earthquake in Italy and we felt tremors from it.
Stream started 69 minutes ago.
Nice.
Just when I happened to be looking, I caught it.
I hated drawing windows at school. The worst. And then having to draw the, like, cross-section of a window, the worst.
I want to hear what Mouse has to say. I bet she has some words.
She definitely has some words. We had to learn only like a few things from architecture, like just like the wall stuff, because like there's different measurements. I forget what they're called. I know one of them's called the architectural measurement because the architects use that. And then there's like the window measurement, and then the like the frame measurement, and then obviously like the glass and shit like that. But meh.
No, they're drawing with a tablet, but we have a friend named Mouse who is one of the mods in the chat.
And she's an architect,
yeah, she's not right here. Yes, her being an architecture student is very relevant. I should have said that. She's just a random girl who has a lot of things to say about windows.
I think I'm gonna quickly color them and then I think we'll end. Yeah, I know Macedonian because I lived there. So it is not willingly that I know it.
Oh, the question of where you're from. The winding answer.
The ever so winding answer. I'm from Australia. I'm no longer residing there. I'm currently living in Macedonia because my mother is from there. More or less. What is... Oh, I understand. There's like a whole spiel to it, but I'm real, I'm a little lazy. I was talking with my sister the other day about it, of how like when we meet new people,
They ask you where you're from.
yeah, and then we're both just like on speed run, just like, okay, how fast can I say this? Because you know, like when people, or at least when they ask us here, like, oh, so where are you from? Like they'll beat around the bush sometimes. With me at least they beat more around the bush because I'm very ambiguous looking.
Yeah, I was gonna say the disclaimer here is that, like, you know, Macedonia is it's mostly white people, I assume. But yeah, and Zach is Asian, white and Asian, so.
But yeah, they'll because I'm like fairly ambiguous looking. So like they'll look at me and be like, "You look interesting. Where are you from?" And I'm like, "I know what that means." And then I'll tell them like, "Oh yes, I can see it in your little eyes." And I'm like, "Yeah, there it goes."
They're just looking for an excuse to confirm, like, what they assumed you were.
Their suspicions, yeah.
Yeah.
Crimson, we don't. Both of us. You recently got the new Huyang tablet, and I'm using an older version of what you have.
No, you're using the GT19.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
That's right. You have a canvas.
Yeah, I have the Canvas 22 Plus. I used to use basically the next size up from what Zach is using, but then my tablet decided to die on me, so I had to buy a new one.
You said decided as though it was unprompted.
Decided to what?
I said you say.
Oh,
I said,
my tablet deciding to. Yeah, it was unprompted. I didn't deserve that.
You didn't deserve it, but it was far from unprompted. I'm just gonna open up the drawing I did of Archeon so I can get. Oh,
nab his colors.
Yeah. Where is it? I just there to go.
Also, how old were you when you started drawing? Moon Knight's question.
I don't know. I probably started drawing like seriously or like taking it seriously when I was
a young boy.
When I was a young boy, and my father took me into the city to see a marching band. No, I think I started taking it seriously when I was like maybe 13 or 14. I think more closer to 13.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I didn't want to cut you off there.
Yeah, I was just saying, like that's when I started to sort of like really like take it seriously and like start doing stuff, but like more or less have been drawing, you know, for most of my life. I feel like most people do.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like a distinction between like, so when someone asks like when you start drawing, like almost every kid draws when they're a kid. Like even like Lucas, who's not even an artist now, but like he said that he used to be really into art, like, and drawing when he was younger. So if it's like for me, if it was a question of when did you start drawing, like it would be like you know, my whole life, because I remember even in kindergarten once I I got it was kindergarten. I got in trouble for drawing on the desk. But like I drew a book on the desk and I was so happy. I was like, wow, it looks like a book with pages. And the teacher was like, erase that. But I didn't start drawing like, to me, what I think of like as drawing seriously is when you like have the mentality of wanting to improve and like, you know, and like be better at art instead of just drawing casually, filthy casual. And for me, that was when I was around like 10 years old because I met one of my best friends, and she was really good at art at the time, and I wanted to be that.
Yeah, up until then, I was sort of just like, casually, like, drawing anime shit. And then I think around, 13 is when I really started to, like, see other people post their art, like, digitally and do that stuff. And so that's when I started to, like, draw with a mouse and, like, pine over drawing tablets.
I started drawing with a mouse when I was 13 as well. And then I didn't get my first tablet till I was 16. On my 16th birthday, one of my best friends gave me a tablet.
I think I was around the same age when I got my first tablet. Like around 16 or 17, something like that.
My life changed. Like I can't believe I literally put up with like 2 years, 3 years of drawing with the mouse. Horrible.
I know, same. Also, hello everyone. I can't even color pick for Loris because your colors are so pinker than mine.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what? Having an art style?
I'm sorry for doing what I do.
Sorry for what?
I just said it. I was sorry for
Art.
it.
No, I won't.
Like, but listen, once again, on my monitor I'm looking at your screen right now, my colors look completely fine, and then on my tablet, it's pink for days, red time.
I don't know what color pants he would wear. I just give him brown pants.
Just browns, yeah, neutrals. He's not a flashy person.
Would he still have his like white, like bluish white hair?
He would have just really blonde hair.
I see.
Because I don't see him as the type of person to dye his hair.
Archeon definitely dyes his hair.
You gotta make him paler than that though, he's a white boy.
He's a white boy?
Yeah.
Alright, let's make this man extra white then. Pale. Doesn't see the sun.
Damn, his outfit be looking like Tintin. Tintin? Tonton?
Hopefully this white boy's white enough. I just made him pale like a ghost. I don't know if that's appropriate.
No, it's fine. He's pale.
Oh, I forgot what these sweaters look like.
What time is it where? Zach, what time is it for you? Archeon time, yep.
It's 8:25.
It's 3:25 here since I'm in the US of A. East Coast. Got that Charlie Brown vibe with the sweater.
Yeah, I'm looking up like sweater patterns because I forget what.
You like Argyle?
I-
It's Argyle the pattern you're looking for.
Yes. I'm just gonna do the. Yeah, I was just winging it because I was like,
Yeah,
a sweater that looks
forgot
like
to color
that.
his one sleeve.
Oh yeah. He's white. He looks sickly.
You can add a little bit of saturation to his skin. He's just pale. It's not a comic. It's just a little doodle of our two characters in a modern AU.
Let's add a little life back into you, boy. There, yeah, I think that's far better. Now he doesn't look like he's dying.
Yeah, it is better. I just saw it. Very gray before Dimitri got to him.
Gotta do my little. Can I just not? No, this is too light, I think. That's good. I mean this in the nicest way possible. Loris is such a loser.
Wow! What the heck? That's so mean! How could you even say that in a nice way? There's no way!
It's supposed to be endearing. Sweet endearing.
Wow! I mean this in the nicest way possible. Your character's a fucking loser.
It's a fucking nerd.
I can't believe it!
Believe it.
He's not a loser!
You're only lying to yourself.
No!
Yeah.
What do you mean, Moon Knight? What is your ship in Country Humans? Well, Mouse has spoken. I guess it's true.
Yeah, it is true. I've been saying this.
Watch out once I drop a 5x5 cubic block of ice on your head. It's over.
Would you do that to sweet little Archeon?
No, I would never.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it to
don't
like
gotta
half
watch
the
out.
people. I'm waiting for an opportunity to do it, but I don't feel like it'll come.
I believe in you.
The fact that Ada said never bring up country humans. What's country humans?
Oh, I think I'm aware. Country humans.
I'm not.
It's worse Hetalia.
Oh! I just looked it up. It's worse than Talia. Oh my god.
Am I wrong?
Now you're making it worse. I didn't expect the designs to look like this. They're just freaking circles with the flag on their heads.
Stop! I'm dying.
Oh wait, it's literally Italia, but worse than Italia wasn't even good.
Not only that, but it's very strange in the sense that, like, why are you shipping countries?
History does repeat itself.
Okay, I wish it wouldn't. Ugh. Goodness.
I'm just looking at this country humans art. I
Oh,
can't.
stop.
I can't. Oh my gosh. I had no idea this. How? I thought we've moved on past Italia.
No, apparently not.
I just saw some fetish art, so it's time I leave.
Thomas had seen enough.
It is a disgrace to history. It's a disgrace to my eyes.
It's very much a disgrace to history. And a lot of times it's very racist. I mean, no one was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same problem Hetalia runs into. Why would you ship real-life historical things? Like Nazi Germany and Italy. Very strange.
Nice, adding
Oh,
blue to
thank
Lara is
you.
very fitting.
Alucalo? Hopefully that is correct.
Alukalo.
Also, I'd
Alu
be
is
adding...
potato in Bangla.
Oh, that's cute.
But it's like A-L-O-O, Alu.
Oh,
I mean, I think some people spell A-L-U. I, like, every time I read Bangla being typed in, like, English letters, like the Latin letters or whatever, I'm like, what the heck does this say? And I have to, like, read it a bunch of times to figure out how it'd be pronounced.
what, I guess character system does...
It uses some that I don't understand at all. It's based off of, like, Sanskrit, so...
Yeah, that's what I meant, like, origins. You know how, like, there's, like, Cyrillic and Latin, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Alukalo.
Ew, what the hell? That's... I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. But here I am.
Well, it depends on what the questions are, I guess. Like, what's your social security number?
Go right ahead.
What's your bank pin?
It's
69, 69.
420. And then another 69 at the end.
Yeah, and don't forget the funky little numbers on the back.
Funky little numbers. I like olives.
I love olives.
I'm next to Greece, so we get like really nice olives imported.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Greece has such nice olives. And really good oranges. God, the Fanta in Greece is so much better than ours. I don't know if like they like have like a factory there because like their oranges are also really good. But our Fanta here from wherever we get it from, disgusting. Fanta in Greece, beautiful. I also like their coffee better.
I was waiting for AJ to chime in about olives because I know he hates them.
That's okay. We know AJ doesn't have much taste.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you feel about olives?
Me?
Yes.
I said I love olives. I literally said that after you said
Oh.
you like olives. Damn, you don't even listen to me. I thought I was your girl frog.
You're my one and only.
Yeah, but I said it right after you said yours, and you didn't even hear. I'm leaving. Bye.
I'm gonna be Orpheus.
Eurydice didn't willingly leave. She got bit by a snake and died.
I meant I'm gonna be mourning and a simp.
Oh, I see. Your life has no meaning now.
Yep. Oranges are the savior winter. Also mandarins. I can eat a whole kilo of mandarins. Feel sick, but still want more afterwards. Mandarins are so good. Or, what do people call them? What's the other word for mandarins?
I don't know, tangerines?
I feel like there was another word. I don't know. We call them mandarini. And so...
Mandarini.
Mandarini.
Any plot twists?
For the future?
Plot twists? In like real life?
Plot twist, I go to college and I'm happy.
Plot twist, you come here and we get married.
That's not a plot twist. That's inevitable.
Oh, Clementine! Yeah, that was the one.
That's the one, thank you.
I couldn't remember it all either.
I have no C named Clementine.
Yeah, you do.
Are they? I don't know. I know people have arguments with me saying it's not
I think
mandarin.
I think they are different.
I don't know. Like I said, people usually will tell me like they're not mandarins, they're clementines, blah blah blah, and it's like, or isn't like the word, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just out here living my life, popping these bad boys in my mouth. Bless you.
Thank you. Clementine.
Thank you, Pink Rose Daisy. I was literally thinking right now about the way that, like, not the way that you shade, but the way that you like put like the orange outline around things versus the way that I do it, which is I put it down and then I, I do my thing. But
And then you shave it off, whereas I put it afterwards.
yeah.
Mhm. Sometimes when I do color, I actively think of you, but I don't. I do it like the final product, that is, because my process in itself is very different from yours.
Also, you think of me? Wow.
I always think of you.
Aw.
I never stop thinking of you.
Wow. Gay?
No.
Oh.
I just think of you like a friend.
Oh, I understand.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Also, sweet potatoes, I have no idea what the difference is.
Me either. I think one might be smaller and sweeter, and I think those are clementines.
I think one is mandarin, and then another one is tangerines.
Wait, I thought we just established it was mandarin and clementine.
Okay, then one is mandarins, the other one is clementine, and then another one is tangerines.
I think tangerines is just like a like.
You know
maybe
what?
like a
We're gonna see what they are now. Okay, versus clementine versus tangerine. Tangerines are a specific type of mandarin orange. They're a bright orange color, slightly tougher skins, and their flavor is less sweet. So yeah, tangerines are underneath like mandarin oranges, and clementines are the smallest type of mandarin orange. So they're all mandarins.
Orange is orange.
So tangerines and clementines are a subset of mandarins.
There. These two idiots are done.
Good.
Glad we figured out the differences between mandarins, oranges, mandarins, tangerines, and clementines.
Yeah.
Ooh. Anyway, thank you all for joining us and seeing me struggle for the better part of the stream trying to draw Lars.
Yeah, you mean his arms?
His arms, specifically his wee baby
What the heck?
he can't swear. He's a good boy.
No.
He'd never say a bad word.
First he gets called a loser, now a dork. Can I live?
No.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna kill myself in chamber 34.
No. I'll come swoop you up in chamber 34. Anyway, thank you all for joining, and
Happy Halloween, guys.
happy
Bye
Halloween.
bye.
Stay